Hello. Welcome to Ultimate Zero to Hero. This is a challenge where I pug every single spec in the game to Keystone Hero or 2.5k rating as a DPS main who has close to no experience healing or tanking. Can I solo this if they die? But whatever. Oh! Oh, no. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hey guys, just before we start, we finally reached 1000 subscribers, which is an absolutely massive and unbelievable milestone for me. I'm gonna talk a bit more about this at the end of the episode, so stick around, but I am incredibly grateful to you, and I wanted to say thank you by making a couple of announcements. First of all, I decided to make a Discord server. Here, you can check out my entire UI, as many of you guys have been asking for my add-ons, my profiles, and my weak auras, but there are plenty of other things that you can do in the Discord. I made this pretty cool news tab where I post all of my news regarding the channel immediately as they happen, so that you don't have to wait until Sunday to hear all of the news and announcements that I have to make. In addition to that, I wanted to connect with you guys a bunch more, because replying to your comments and talking about the specs that I play is probably my favorite part of this entire channel. So as you can see, I made a bunch of social tabs where you can talk to me or to other viewers about specs and all other cool WoW related things like your transmog and basically anything that you like. You can also find all links to all of my social media here and my current upload schedule. Later on, I'm also gonna post some very important polls on here, such as which spec we are playing next, so you definitely don't want to miss that out. And probably my favorite thing about the Discord is all of these emojis that I added. You can do the stare, or you can do the troll if you're feeling frisky, or maybe you can do evil Goku. So come check it out and talk to me or the other viewers about the specs that you want to talk about, or anything else basically. Another thing that I'm super excited to announce to you guys is that I finally got used to my schedule and I am now able to upload twice weekly. So as you can see in my upload schedule, I upload the main series every single Sunday, and then I'm gonna upload an extra video every single Wednesday. Now I do have to warn you that these extra videos are not gonna be as heavily edited as my main series on Sundays, because that would be way too much time and editing. So yeah, you're gonna see some more fun and a bit more raw footage. A massive thank you for helping me reach 1000 subscribers. Come check out the Discord and talk to me in the description. And let me tell you guys, the video that I'm gonna upload this Wednesday is probably my favorite video that I've made so far. It was incredibly fun to record. So yeah, stick around and back to the video. Good morning guys, you know what time it is. Let's open a couple of vaults. We're gonna start off on our Mistweaver Monk, which we played last episode, healing for the first time in like 4 years. If you haven't watched the episode, definitely go check it out. I'm looking for anything here. Yeah, so both of these are just kind of meh. I'd be losing some haste here, so let me just get the champion ring, I guess. Okay, well last week we had such a nasty vault. I hope we get some good stuff this time. Next up, we're gonna do our survival hunter. We are mostly gonna look for some tier pieces here. Ooh, that's a hero upgrade as well. Yep, that's an immediate cop. Very nice. If I do end up playing some keys on this character pretty soon, then I think I'm just gonna catalyst the head and the pants, I guess. We have plenty of charges here. Now we do our Frost Mage. I just noticed, why the hell are there fireflies around me? We're looking again for basically anything, but mostly tier pieces. Wait, this can be pretty good. That's crit haste. Yes, sir. Let's go with the ring. It's not really best in slots, apparently, but it has the perfect stats, so yeah, I guess. Boom. Next up in line is Dracula. We're looking for the trinkets maybe, and the rings, and the neck. We didn't get anything last week. Oh my fuck. Yeah, this is some hot garbage. Give me my coins. This character has pretty bad luck with the vaults every single week. And last of all, we are opening him, the super fella. Oh, we definitely want to get rid of the feet. I've been trying to get rid of these for so long. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. 3 slots over here. Oh yeah, by the way, I finally did a plus 10 on this character, so we get a myth track. Unfortunately, it's not good, but yeah, let's just take the tokens again. Oh yeah, we're slowly getting some progress on this guy. I have pretty nice gear, I have 619, and we've been running some keys once again. I do have 2.3k right now, but yeah, I also did a 10 stone vault. We unfortunately didn't time, and that was my fault actually. I fucking bricked the keys so incredibly hard. First of all, I died on Skarmorak, because I'm stupid. I didn't expect the burst, and I didn't use my defensive. And then this was a much bigger fuck up, so I accidentally ghost pulled the double pack just before the last boss, because I forgot forgot that my Mortal Coil does a fear, and I was trying to heal myself. So that was like a super fail. At least we got the slot. So yeah, working hard on Super Sigma here. Okay guys, today we're gonna play a spec that I wanted to play for a long time, and we are finally gonna get round to it. Today we are playing Frost Mage, as you can see. So let's talk a bit about Frost Mage. You can see my talents on the screen, by the way. You can pause if you like. What you need to know about Frost Mage is that it's a ranged caster, and a large portion of your DPS relies on free procs and stuff. So it definitely has a pretty reactive playstyle. And all things considered, it's actually on the much easier spectrum of the ranged DPS. So let's talk a bit about your spells and stuff. Let's start with AoE and just go over a couple of important abilities that you rely on. First things first, I need to mention Icy Veins. This is your important big sort of spec cooldown, and the duration of Icy Veins can be extended when you get a proc of Ice Lance, which is an important spell that you want to use both in AoE and in single target. Next up, we have Frozen Orb. This is a very important spell that you want to cast off cooldown. This is a very large source of your damage, and also when enemies are getting hit with Frozen Orb, it generates stacks of Ice Lance. Another important spell that you want to use off cooldown is Comet Storm, and yeah, this is a pretty simple spell, so just read it, I guess. And then you also have Blizzard. Every single time Blizzard hits an enemy, the cooldown of your Frozen Orb is reduced by half a second, so it all sort of comes down to a loop. So in single target, you have this sort of basic castable ability, which is called Frostbolt. So whenever you cast a Frostbolt or use a free proc of Ice Lance, you get an Icicle and you can have a total of 5. And when you have a total of 5 Icicles, you can use them to create a Glacial Spike. So this is your sort of longer cast and it does a shit ton of damage. And to complement this, you also have an instant cast spell called Flurry, which just does single target damage, I guess. And from somewhere in your spellbook, you also get free procs of, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, this spec is an absolute fucking pain in the ass to have to explain. But yeah, trust me, just trust me on this one. It's much simpler in practice. So yeah, before we start to play, let's quickly go over some of the utility and stuff. I don't know, like, you wouldn't naturally expect this from someone who wears cloth, right? But for some reason, this spec is just super tanky. You have multiple shields. You have Ice Barrier, which is a short cooldown. It gives you a shield. You have Ice Cold, which is a large defensive. This is a flat 70% damage reduction, which is already huge. Then you have Cold Snap, which literally just resets the cooldown on both your barrier and Ice Cold. And on top of all of this, you also have a Mass Barrier, which is one of the most useful defensive spells in the entire game. And it is one of the many reasons why Mage is so incredibly sought after in meta. Talking about meta, you do also have one of the best raid buffs in the entire game. It is a flat 3% intellect buff. You also have multiple CC abilities, super strong once again. You also have a decurse. You also have like 3 roots in total. As if these roots weren't enough, basically every single spell that you use gives your enemies massive slows, so it's incredible at mob control as well. You also have invisibility for some reason. Then you have Alter Time, which is basically an echo ult from League of Legends. And this does sound pretty broken, doesn't it? And if that wasn't enough, this spell is on a 50-second cooldown, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. And we have one more thing to say. As if all of this usefulness and utility and this entire kit wasn't enough, you also have a Bloodlust. So yeah, talk about a kit overload with Frost Mage. So yeah, after all of this madness, let's go out and try the spec in a couple of keys. Okay guys, we're doing a little Dawnbreaker +3 over here. I know this trick, by the way. You can activate Mass Barrier right before the key, and it's gonna reset, and you retain the shield, which is cool. Okay, we do this, we do Blizzard, Orb, now we do this to reset the spells. We spam Ice Lance, we get these procs. Oh my god. And that's the pull. I hit 3 holy! I'm gonna prove to you guys, this spec is so much easier than it looks. I'm gonna use Cone here to reset my stuff. Oh, you can probably hear like some farts in the background. That's because I got a weak aura that plays a sound whenever you get a reset on your Frozen Orb. We go Veins. Ooh, and I just got this. Very nice. I do Glacial Spike, I'm pretty sure. Very nice. Let's do this maybe. Shifting power. Honestly, that's a thing I need to get way better at on this spec. I'm pretty bad at knowing when to use my shifting power. It's a super strong cooldown, by the way. That's another thing I haven't mentioned. Each time the ability pulses, it lowers all of your cooldowns. It's crazy strong. We lost here. We do a bit of this. We help with this. Boom, let's go. Even though I'm a caster, there's actually not that much casting involved. It's a pretty free spec to move with. We run away from this. We have Icy Veins here. Wait, fuck, that wasn't a good time. We just spam Glacial Spikes. I'm not sure when to use these Empowered Flurries, by the way. That's another issue that I have. I'm a bit confused on all of the passives like Winter's Chill and all that. What can we do here? We can do this, I'm pretty sure. Yep. We need to get out. Let's just do this into this Comet Storm. I just wasted one of my resets. Let's go. And we just spam our ice. Now she's alone, so I can Glacial Spike, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. That was nasty. Crowd control. All of you need to go right here, into this. Okie dokie. Let's go, boss. Gonna orb to get as many ice lances as possible. We can shoot in power here. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? I'm retaining 1.3 mil, holy. Oh, anyway, that. Never mind. Let's go. A lot of people overestimate how many percent you need this dungeon. Are you ready? Okay, now we switch to AoE, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna kill her as quickly as possible. I didn't use my thingy. I need to remember to reapply my buff when I die. And we're just gonna do this, I guess. I fucked up, I'm a dumbass, you're not supposed to Bloodlust here. This doesn't matter, right? Oopsies. Guys, I main Warlock, how am I supposed to know when to fucking Bloodlust? Not like we have a seasoned evoker in our team or anything, right? Let's just skip. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do here. Watch this shit, guys. Watch me. We're just gonna alter here. Boom! Is this how you mage, guys? Watch your step. There you go. First key as Frost Mage. Feels as good as ever. Holy shit, this spec is so much fun, by the way. Got a nice 3 chest there, and we get a reward. Yeah, so I just had a delicious big-ass pizza off screen, and as I was waiting for the pizza, I was gonna go farm some mounts, right? But I come to this beautiful Eye of Eternity over here, because I'm still looking for the Blue Drake, right? You know what Blizzard thought? It would be so fucking funny if we gave him the Azure Drake again. Well, guess what happened? Bro, this company hates me, I swear to god. Let's go pump some keys again. Okay guys, we're doing a +5 mist this time. Okay, let's getting really close. For some reason I felt like that was shit. That wasn't the optimal rotation there. I fucked up, yeah. It's okay though. Wasn't that bad. Do you poly this? I can't poly this, right? I'm gonna be in combat. Reapply Blizzard. That's okay. Let's do some sickles. Let's do mass barrier, because why not? Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Definitely. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I'm not using my flurry right, because I'm a dumbass. I didn't even watch a single guide on how all of my passives work. Oh no. We just spam Iceland here. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use Glacial Spike in your windows. Target change. Okay, let's go. AOE incoming. Easy peasy. Yeah, guys. Maybe it's a good idea to, like, watch a guide on my spec before I play. Let's do this. We do barrier now. Good enough. Let's go. It's empty, 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 that one. Let's do orb. We Clear all of these. Beautiful class, guys. I have 2 CC abilities on a 30-second cooldown. Maybe I should have saved my orb there. Let's try it again. We reapply these. Blizzard and just Ice Lance. Is that better? Yeah, we did something right. We're getting there. Yeah, I don't know. When you have all of your cooldowns, like literally all of them, it feels pretty easy. But when you're lacking some, I don't know. I feel like the rotation is a bit random, I guess. And this time, let's just save our orb. That's the boss. Let's try again. Let's try to do better in the single target department. Go straight into this thing.
Stay away from lines.
I would polymorph, but the fox is so close that someone's just gonna, you know, mess it up. Right here. Let's do this right here. I really need to research when to use my flurry because it gives you the storm whatever passive. Oh, you see how I used the fox to use my, you know, cone of cold to reset my abilities there? That's pretty useful. Hey, that was pretty nice. I really like how Frostmage plays in this dungeon. There's so much useful stuff you can do, like the trick I just did right now, or like the fact that you do a lot of 2-target damage, right, on the first boss. I'm not really sure, but I think people prefer Arcane Mage here, which is kind of weird to me. I'm not really sure why, because I haven't played the spec yet, but yeah. Definitely feels like this is the boss dungeon. I think we can manage a big pull here. Wait, we're doing a triple? Go straight into another one. Let's just mass barrier, because why not? Oh, we are failing this. The kicks are just not there. I'm dead. Anyways, we try again. That's way too much. Like, I don't think you can triple pack these. These stack horns, they just require, like, way too much coordination. Ouch. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm out of defensives as a frost mage. That's crazy. First time that ever happened, I'm pretty sure. Well, this spec is kind of degenerate now that I think about it. You literally use like 2 cooldowns and then you just spam the same ability over and over. We do a little this. Easy. But I'm just spamming whatever is shiny on my screen. I don't know. I have no idea what you're supposed to do in single target. Just press button. And see, it's working. Spec is so stupid, man. Holy. Yeah, like, never mind. I was gonna crash out, but it's cool. Oh, pretty fucking scuffed. I guess it's okay though. We didn't do that horrible. Neck. Thank you very much. Is that good though? No, it's not good. Here's the neck. Okay guys, let's do a +3 siege. This is my key. This dungeon probably isn't the nicest, right, on a tyrannical week. I'm gonna be honest. It's the worst thing ever. I hate tyrannical so much. I feel like I'm doing good. God, Frostmage feels so incredible when you have all of your cooldowns and stuff. Feels lovely. Ah! Ooh! Oh, it's so annoying. Could have used my altar time there, I just realized. The more keys I play, the more I realize that even though I have like a shit ton of defensives, a lot of it is actually pretty hard to time and to use. Oh my. You know what? Let's just try to experiment a little bit. So since I have no idea how to use my flurry, let's try to use it a lot more when I get my rock off, whatever it is. Maybe it's gonna work out for us. I guess we BL on the bomb then. Yes, sir. Let's go. Oh my, there's just so many things to press. Holy shit. That's how stupid this spec is. It doesn't even matter what you're pressing. Just press whichever ability is shiny and the spec just works. Oh, I didn't get that in time. I tried to though. See, that's exactly what I'm saying though, guys. This spec tries to disguise itself as a hard spec, but it's really not. It's primitive almost, unironically. Glacial. Now we do those. I can reset here. Perfect. There's a bunch of min-maxing with the spec, especially with the utility. Not gonna lie, that's probably the hardest part. Let's go. Ooh. Damn, that pizza was good. We do shifting power again, because I have fuck all to press right now. Oh my god, I'm clean. A barrier. 0 damage taken, look at that. God fucking damn, bro. I love this spec. This spec feels like genuinely incredible. Holy. Oh, let's go. Shifting power.
AOE incoming.
We kick this. Oh my god. God damn, guys. I genuinely might have a new main. Holy, this shit is so fun. We lost here, I'm pretty sure. You see how I just blinked away from the thing there? The first time I played Siege on a mage, I blinked right into the tsunami. I got myself killed. Easy. God, I fucking hate this affix though. The higher up you go, the more it sucks because it's the CC is just so valuable in hierarchies, especially on some keys where CC is super important, like on Arakara, for example. There we go. Do we get anything? Ooh, once again, who would have guessed? I don't need this item. God, now I feel sad, because I've been missing out on Frost Mage this entire time. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for the episode. So, Frost Mage. Bro, this spec is probably the most degenerate and the most fun thing I've done in my recent memory in this game. But yeah, my experience, super fun, amazing. So, let's talk about some of the ups and downs of the spec. First of all, I do have to say, the rotation flows beautifully well, especially in AoE. I don't know, this is basically how the Frost Mage rotation feels right here. This is an extremely stimulating spec is what I would say. It's genuinely addicting. I barely know how most of my passives and stuff work, and I've been performing like exceptionally well, at least in these low keys where players aren't that accustomed to their specs, right? But yeah, that's probably my favorite thing about the spec in general. But there's more. You know, as I said previously, you have 2 very short cooldown CCs. You have one of the most useful party defensives in the entire game being Mass Barrier, which is only 3-minute cooldown, which is not even that long. You also have a flat 70% damage reduction, which is crazy. This ability also heals you, by the way. And then another thing that I sort of realized only after I stopped recording the keys is that your greater invisibility also gives you a 60% damage reduction for 3 seconds after you go out of stealth. So this is basically another free defensive. Not only do you feel like one of the safest classes in the entire game, you also provide insane utility, as I said. Absolutely crazy how this class literally just exists and ever went through the testing phase with all of this utility. Another plus that I do need to mention is that the cooldowns are super short and can be used basically whenever, with close to no consideration for, you know, when you actually use them, and you'll still get a lot of value out of them. And well, I've already mentioned this in multiple points already, but this has to be like a standalone thing. This spec is one of the best specs for pugging I have yet to encounter. Possibly the best. You can save so many wipes where the tank dies or something just by having this absolutely ridiculous number of slows and stuns in CC. And last of all, something I do need to say, Frost Mage is really not as hard as it seems. It has a pretty low skill floor. I feel like the rotation overall is pretty simple and the spec is incredibly easy to perform on, no matter how much you understand or don't understand the spec, as you have seen today. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's go over some of the downsides of the spec. Can I even think of any? The only thing I would mention is that when you're doing cleave, specifically like 3 or 4 targets, the rotation does seem quite awkward. Maybe a personal thing that I found because I can't really manage my rotation well in lower numbers. But yeah, spec feels kinda awkward when you're fighting like 4 enemies. Oh yeah, and another thing I do have to mention is that the spec is actually quite reliant on, you know, tank position, because you do have a bunch of abilities that rely on the enemies being fully grouped together, which is the tank's job, of course. But yeah, that's basically it. I genuinely can't think of anything else that I would consider a downside on this spec. It literally has it all. So yeah, this spec is just an absolute powerhouse. Amazing experience, actually. Like, I'm genuinely thinking of re-rolling to the spec. I might betray my warlock. And also, I am incredibly stoked. And that's because we have reached 1,000 subscribers. Like, it is genuinely unbelievable to me how fast I've been growing these past 2 months and how much support you guys have given me in the meanwhile. So this is actually a spec that was recommended multiple times by Jihei99, and this person is one of the multiple amazing fans that have been there since day one. So yeah, I sort of wanted to say thank you by playing Frostmage, and in the meanwhile I found a hidden gem. So yeah, absolutely massive thank you to Jihei and all of the other, I believe it's over 1,080 fans, and everyone else who has been, you know, giving me helpful tips and interacting with my videos. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Once again, we do have some big channel upgrades. You can go check out the Discord where I post all of my add-ons and talk to you guys, post all of the updates on all of the new content. And also, aside from this challenge that we do every Sunday, you guys can look forward to the extra videos which I'll occasionally be uploading on Wednesdays. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye!